Hello! In this video, we're going to introduce a new feature within Fuel Cell, the program that controls Scribner Associates' fuel cell test systems. This feature is available in versions 4.4F and later. The new feature is that auto back pressure units can now be configured within the Instrument Configuration menu. Currently, we don't have an auto back pressure system configured in the software. I'm going to show how to set up the auto back pressure unit. From File, select Instrument Configuration. From File, select Instrument Configuration and enter the unit serial number. In this case, I'm going to use the universal cheat code -999. We see that there is a menu or tab labeled Auto Back Pressure. There are a couple of options here for the back pressure type. Most users will choose the Scribner Auto Back Pressure option. Some older types of back pressure systems may use one of the custom variants, in which case we recommend that you contact Scribner Associates about setting that up. But the vast majority of customers will be installing an auto back pressure system that has been manufactured and pre-configured from Scribner. Once the type is selected, there are a few configuration parameters to choose from and set up. We can choose between the units of kilopascals or pounds per square inch. We recommend that you start with kilopascals because that is how the unit is configured from the factory. We can set a maximum pressure. For example, say you do not ever want to apply pressure greater than 250 kilopascals. The maximum pressure is 310 kilopascals for Scribner's standard auto back pressure unit. Do not change the scaling parameter for either the anode or the cathode controller. Those are pre-configured from the factory. There is an offset parameter associated with the anode and cathode controller. These offsets were determined during the calibration of the auto back pressure unit at the factory. The offset values are written on the manual that is supplied with the auto back pressure unit. So check the manual and you'll see the offset parameters that should be used initially. They're typically going to be a small positive or negative value, and they are in kilopascals. For example, it might be +1 and -2 or something similar. The concept is to introduce a small offset such that the read back pressure is equivalent to the set point pressure, typically within 1 or 2 kilopascals. Once we have completed the configuration, we select OK to exit the configuration window. We select Yes to save the new settings whenever we change the configuration, and we have to close and restart the program to have those changes take effect. So we just close the program and restart it. After clicking through the initial startup menus, we now see a new button associated with the back pressure unit where we can apply pressure or turn it off. And there is also now a Setup Pressure button in the background section, which is where we can set the pressure. The Setup Pressure menu is where we set the operating pressure. For example, we want to operate the test system at, say, 150 kilopascals of back pressure. We want to balance the pressure on the anode and cathode side, and we can apply a specific flow rate during pressure changes, as well as other parameters associated with operating the auto back pressure system. Refer to the hardware and software manuals on how to use the auto back pressure unit. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video.